There's something powerful about knowing that even in the middle of your toughest season, God is still working behind the scene. You may be facing challenges that don't make sense right now. People walked away. Doors closed. Plans didn't turn out like you hoped. But I want to remind you today, every battle, every disappointment, every hardship is not breaking you. It's building you. You're not getting weak. You're getting stronger. You're developing spiritual muscles, resilience, and faith that can't be shaken. The battles of life aren't meant to defeat you. They're meant to prepare you for the victories ahead. What you're fighting today will one day become the testimony you stand on tomorrow. So instead of asking, why is this happening to me? Start declaring, this is strengthening me. Because every battle is building your strength. Sometimes in life, we look at our struggles and think, why is this happening to me? Why am I going through this again? What if you saw every challenge different? What if you realized that the very thing that's frustrating you right now is the same thing God is using to prepare you for your next level? You see, the struggles you face are not random. They are purposeful. They are designed to strengthen what's weak, mature what's immature, and prepare what's unready. You don't build strength when everything is easy. You don't grow character when everything is comfortable. Growth happens when you're tested, when you're stretched, when you face what feels too heavy to carry, but you keep going anyway. That's where strength is built. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to grow stronger, to dig deeper, and to develop resilience that can't be shaken. Think about an athlete preparing for a major competition. They don't become champions by resting on the couch. They train day and night, pushing through pain, lifting heavier weights, running further than before. They understand that resistance builds endurance. The more they push, the stronger they become. In the same way, every obstacle you face is like spiritual resistance training. You may not see it in the moment, but every hardship is shaping your character and preparing you for greater things ahead. When David was just a young shepherd boy, tending sheep in the fields, nobody saw the strength God was developing. He was alone, overlooked, and forgotten by people. But God was watching. Out there in the quiet fields, David was learning courage as he fought off lions and bears. He was developing leadership by protecting the flock. Those unseen battles were preparing him for the moment he would face Goliath. When Goliath appeared, David didn't panic or back down. He said, He delivered me from the paw of the lion, and the bear will deliver me from this giant. He had confidence not because he was strong in himself, but because he had been trained in the struggle. The smaller battles had built his strength, refined his courage, and prepared his faith for something greater. That's exactly how God works in our lives. Before He promotes you, He prepares you. He prepares you. Before He increases you, He strengthens you. Before He opens the next door, He equips you for what's on the other side. You may be wondering why things have been so difficult lately, why you're facing so much resistance. It's because God is building something in you that comfort could never produce. If David had skipped the pasture, he would never have been ready for the palace. The same goes for you. Don't despise the season you're in. The very struggle you're in today is developing the strength you'll need tomorrow. You may not like the process, but one day you'll thank God for it. You look back and realize that what felt like a setback was actually a setup for your promotion. You see, we often pray for God to take away the challenges, but sometimes He doesn't remove them because they're necessary for our development. He knows if He takes away the difficulty too soon, you'll miss the strength that comes from enduring it. Just like a parent allows their child to learn to walk by falling a few times, God allows you to go through struggles not to harm you, but to teach you how to stand on your own spiritual feet. When you're being stretched, that's a sign you're growing. When you're uncomfortable, that's a sign you're moving forward. God never leaves you in the same place. He's always taking you from glory to glory, from strength to strength. But the pathway between those places often runs through challenges that don't feel good. Growth rarely does. Maybe you're in a job that feels draining, and you can't understand why God hasn't moved you yet. Maybe you're dealing with people who constantly test your patience. Maybe you're waiting for a dream to come to pass, and it feels like it's taking forever. You may not see it, but all of that is building something inside you. Patience, endurance, humility, faith. God is using these situations to prepare you for where He's taking you. If everything came easy, you wouldn't appreciate it. If success arrived without struggle, you wouldn't know how to sustain it. It's in the seasons of difficulty that God gives you depth. It's in the moments of uncertainty that He teaches you trust. And it's in the times of testing that He proves your faith is real. Don't be discouraged by the process. You're not going backward. You're being built. Every disappointment, every closed door, every challenge is a divine workout for your soul. You may not enjoy the training, but the results will be worth it. The pain you feel today is producing the strength you'll need tomorrow. Think about how a tree grows strong. Its roots don't grow deep in calm weather. They grow deep when the wind blows and the storm comes. The resistance causes the roots to dig deeper, anchoring the tree so it can withstand any future storm. In the same way, your struggles are sending your spiritual roots deeper into faith, deeper into dependence on God, deeper into strength that cannot be shaken. You might feel like the storm is too much right now, like you can't handle one more thing. But remember this, if it were too much, God wouldn't have allowed it. He's already measured the weight of every burden you'll carry, and He's already placed inside you the strength you'll need to endure it. You are not weak. You are being strengthened. You are not losing. You are not being defeated. You are being developed. Sometimes we only see the struggle, but God sees the strength it's producing. You see the fight. He sees the fight. He sees the hardship. He sees the harvest. When you change your perspective and realize that the struggle is not against you, but for you, you'll stop resisting it and start learning from it. The next time you face a difficulty, instead of saying, "God, why is this happening to me?" try saying, "God, what are you teaching me through this? What are you preparing me for?" Because there's always a purpose in the process. You might not see it now, but one day it will make sense. The very battle you're fighting today will be the foundation you stand on tomorrow. There are things God has prepared for your future that require a stronger version of you. He's not trying to hurt you. Handle what's ahead. You can't carry the blessings of tomorrow with the strength of yesterday. So He's increasing your capacity through the struggles of today. If you're in a season of pressure, don't be discouraged. That's the sign you're being prepared. Diamonds are formed under pressure. Gold is refined fire. Muscles grow by resistance, and faith grows by testing. Everything of value must go through a process of preparation. God is not punishing you. He's positioning you. He's not breaking you. He's building. You may feel like you're being pushed to your limit, but that's where growth happens. Right, the edge of your comfort zone. And when you come out of this season, you'll be stronger, wiser, and more equipped than ever before. One day you'll look back and realize the things that frustrated you the most were the very things you'll say, You'll say, if I hadn't gone through that, I wouldn't have learned to trust God like I do now. If I hadn't faced that loss, I wouldn't have discovered my purpose. If I hadn't walked through that valley, I wouldn't have known God could carry me. Your pain has a purpose. Your struggle has meaning. Your challenges are not stopping your destiny. They're strengthening it. So hold your head high, keep your faith strong, and remember, the struggles you face today are not signs of weakness. They're signs that God is preparing you for the next level of your life. The very things that tried to break you will one day be the reason you're so strong. The season that tested you will become the season that testifies for you. Because what looked like a battle was actually a blessing in disguise. A blessing that built your strength for everything God has in store for you next. You never really know how strong you are until strength is your only choice. It's easy to have faith when life is easy, when everything's going your way, when the doors are opening, when the people are supporting you. But true strength is revealed when things get difficult. It's in those moments of pressure, pain, and uncertainty that you discover what's really inside you. Resistance doesn't come to destroy you. It comes to reveal you. When life pushes against you, it's drawing out the power, the faith, and the perseverance that God has already placed within you. You may not realize it, but you have strength in you that you've never had to use before. You have faith that's deeper than you know. You have grace that only pressure can release. Just like physical muscles need resistance to grow, your spiritual muscles need challenges to develop. If you never face resistance, you'll never know the strength that's inside you. Every trial you face, every obstacle you overcome, every time you choose to keep believing even when it's hard, that's resistance training for your soul. Think about Joseph. He was a young man with big dreams. Dreams that one day he would rise to greatness. But his life didn't go the way he imagined. His own brothers betrayed him and sold him into slavery. Then, when things started looking better in Potiphar's house, he was falsely accused and thrown into prison. It seemed like everything was working against him. But those years of hardship were not wasted. Each season of struggle revealed something new inside of Joseph. In the pit, he learned to depend on God. In slavery, he learned humility. In prison, he learned patience and leadership. And by the time he stood before Pharaoh, he wasn't bitter, he was better. The resistance had developed his strength, his wisdom, and his faith. That's what resistance does. It reveals what's inside you. It doesn't create character. It exposes it. It shows you what you really believe, what you really value, and how deep your trust in God truly runs. When everything is smooth, it's easy to say, I trust God. But when life turns upside down, when the door closes, when the friend walks away, when the prayer doesn't get answered the way you hoped, that's when your true faith is revealed. That's when you find out your hope is in circumstances or in the one who controls them. Pressure has a way of showing you who you really are. And sometimes it surprises you. You go through something you thought would break you, but instead, you find a new level of strength rising up. You realize, I didn't know I could handle that. I didn't know I could forgive that. I didn't know I could keep smiling through that storm. That's not your own power. That's God's power working within you. In the book of 2 Corinthians, Paul said, we are pressed on every side, but not crushed. Perplexed, but not in despair. Persecuted, but not abandoned. Struck down, but not destroyed. Notice that. Pressed, perplexed, persecuted, struck down, but not crushed, not destroyed. The pressure revealed that Paul had a resilience that could not be broken. That same resilience is inside of you. The enemy may have hit you hard, but you're still standing. You've been through storms that others didn't survive, but you're still here, still believing. still worshiping. That's not weakness. That's strength revealed by resistance. Sometimes we ask God to remove the resistance, to make things easier. But if He took away every challenge, you'd never discover the power He placed inside you without the pressure. Without the stretching, there would be no strengthening. Imagine a seed planted in the ground. Before it becomes a tree, it has to push through the dirt. It has to break through the darkness, the heaviness, the resistance of the soil. If the seed never faced that resistance, it would never grow roots, never sprout, never reach its potential. The struggle is what activates its life. In the same way, the challenges you're facing are not burying you. They're planting you. You're being positioned to grow, to rise, to flourish. The pressure is not to crush you, it's to awaken what's dormant inside of you. Resistance also reveals what you truly believe about yourself. When things go wrong, do you speak defeat or victory? Do you shrink back or rise up? You can't control what happens to you, but you can control how you respond. And your response determines your strength. When you face a difficulty, you have two choices. You can let it define you, or you can let it refine you. You can let it make you bitter, or you can let it make you better. Every challenge gives you a chance to prove to yourself and to the world that you are stronger than you think. You may say, I don't feel strong. I feel tired, discouraged, overwhelmed. That's okay. Strength isn't about never feeling weak. It's about continuing to move forward even when you feel weak. It's about trusting that God's power is made perfect in your weakness. Think about how an airplane takes off. It doesn't rise with the wind. It rises against it. The resistance of the wind is what gives it lift. Without resistance, it would never get off the ground. The same principle applies to you. The resistance you're facing is not holding you down, it's lifting you up. It's propelling you to new levels of strength, faith, and purpose. Sometimes you'll go through seasons where it feels like everything is pushing. At your work, at home, in your relationships, even in your own mind. But instead of saying, this is too much, start saying, this is training. This is revealing what's inside me. This is preparing me for something greater. Because here's the truth. God doesn't test you to show Him what you're made of. He already knows. He allows the tests so you can see what you're made of. He lets you face the pressure so you can discover the strength He's already placed within you. Every time you forgive, every time you refuse to quit, you're proving to yourself that you're stronger than the struggle. You're not being destroyed, you're being developed. You're not being pushed back, you're being pushed forward. When you understand this, you'll stop running from resistance and start embracing it. You'll say, this may be hard, but it's helping me. This may hurt, but it's healing me. This may test me, but it's training me. Because resistance isn't the enemy. It's the evidence that you're growing. So don't be afraid of the pressure. Don't be discouraged by the struggle. Think about a butterfly. It starts as a caterpillar, goes into a cocoon, and struggles to break free. That struggle is what builds the strength in its wings. If someone tried to help the butterfly by cutting open the cocoon early, it would come out weak and unable to fly. The pressure of the cocoon is necessary for the transformation to be complete. In the same way, the battle you're facing is necessary for your transformation. Without the struggle, you wouldn't develop the spiritual wings you need to soar to new heights. God is not trying to keep you in the fight. He's using the fight to prepare you for flight. You might be thinking, I'm tired of fighting. I've been believing for so long, and nothing is changing. But don't give up. You're closer to victory than you think. Every day you keep standing. Every prayer you keep praying in faith. It's all part of your preparation. The battle may be fierce, but that's because the breakthrough is near. There's a reason why the enemy is fighting you so hard. He knows what's coming. He knows there's a calling on your life, a destiny with your name on it, and he wants to stop you before you get there. But what he doesn't realize is that every time he attacks you, he's actually making you stronger. What he meant for harm, God is turning for good. When David faced Goliath, it wasn't just about defeating a giant. It was about stepping into his destiny. That one battle shifted his life from obscurity to recognition. Each battle was preparation for a greater one. That's how it works in your life too. The smaller battles you've already overcome have prepared you for the one you're in now. And this one, the one that feels like it's too much, is preparing you for something even greater. You may be in a fight, but you're not fighting alone. God is with you, strengthening you, guiding you, and fighting for you. Sometimes God allows battles because he wants to reveal a greater version of himself to you. In your weakness, he shows his strength. In your confusion, he reveals his wisdom. In your loss, he becomes your provider. Each battle gives you a new revelation of who God is, and that revelation becomes your victory. You see, when you come out of this battle, you won't just come out stronger, you'll come out with greater faith, deeper peace, and a clearer purpose. You'll be able to say, if God brought me through that, he can bring me through anything. That's the kind of confidence that only comes through experience, through walking with God in the middle of the fight. Don't be discouraged by the intensity of the battle. The bigger the battle, the bigger the blessing on the other side. The more resistance you face, the greater the reward that's being prepared. When life feels the hardest, that's usually a sign that you're about to step into something new. Maybe you've been in a long fight with your health, your finances, your family, or your peace of mind. It may seem like the battle has gone on too long, like you'll never see victory. But remember this, God never starts something he doesn't intend to finish. If you're still fighting, it's because victory is still possible. The battle is not a sign that you're losing. It's proof that there's something worth winning. Keep your focus on the outcome, not the opposition. God already knows how this ends. Into your story. What you're facing now, just a chapter, not the conclusion. The tears, the pain, the waiting, they're all part of your training for triumph. One day when you step into the promise, when you see the breakthrough, you'll say, and now I understand. Every late night, every closed door, every betrayal, every moment I wanted to give up. It all had a purpose. The battle wasn't meant to break you. It was meant to prepare you. So don't run from the battle. Don't let fear or fatigue convince you to quit. Keep standing. Keep believing. Keep moving forward. Because the same God who gave you strength for today will give you victory tomorrow. Remember, the battle is not forever, but the strength it builds will last a lifetime. What you're fighting now will one day become the reason you're able to stand strong, held boldly into your destiny. Your battle today, your preparation for your victory tomorrow. And when that victory comes, it won't just be about what you gained. It will be about who you became through the process. Stronger, wiser, and ready for everything God has waiting for you. Every battle, every challenge, and every struggle in your life has purpose written all over it. It may not feel like it right now. You may not understand why certain things had to happen. Why you lost that job. Why that person walked away. Why that door closed. Oh, but one day, you'll look back and realize that it wasn't random. It wasn't wasted. It was all part of God's divine plan to make you stronger, wiser, and more prepared for the blessings ahead. You see, God doesn't build your strength in times of comfort. He builds it in times of challenge. He develops your faith in the storms, not the sunshine. The places that once caused you pain will one day be the very places where you find your power. Every tear you've cried, every night you've spent wondering if you'd make it through, none of it has been in vain. You've been in training. You've been in preparation. You've been developing strength that can't be shaken by life's storms. Maybe you've been in a long fight. Maybe you're tired and ready to quit. But I want to remind you, don't give up now. Don't walk away before you see what God's been building in you. The fact that you're still standing, still believing, still hoping, that's proof that you're stronger than you think. Every battle is not breaking you, it's building you. Every resistance is not stopping you, it's shaping you. And every delay is not denying you, it's preparing you for something greater. The struggles of today are creating the strength you'll need for tomorrow's victories. So hold your head high, keep your faith strong. Keep moving forward, knowing that God is not finished with you yet. The same God who brought you through your last battle will bring you through this one too. And when you come out, you won't come out empty. You'll come out stronger, more resilient, more anointed, and more ready for your destiny than ever before. Remember this, the battle is temporary, but the strength it builds will last a lifetime. What feels like resistance is really refinement. What feels like opposition is actually opportunity. You are not being defeated, you are being defeated. Stay faithful, stay patient, and stay confident. Because every battle is building your strength, and every victory ahead will prove that God's hand has been on you the whole time.